off, of sound enough mind, to resume his post by the dinner spot pastry house, to earn enough scratch for his afternoon fix. He sits and watches as the workers pile out in their hundreds. They, them, amongst the city's visitors, know when things get too familiar, it's time to move on. He starts to recognise the regulars. Weekdays are quieter. Paydays and Fridays, that's when it's fucking banging, man. And knows this is where his money is for today. But wincing inside, bolstering up the mainstay, he braces himself as he sees the factory boys rabble to the back of the queue, already feeling their glances at him. He mutters, spare change and shit, to the people passing him on their way out, passing him silver and the odd quid at a slightly better than usual rate, and tries to avoid the boys' mocking eyes as they walk off, fists full of pastries, pop and change, peering down at him on their way out. One of them waggles a tosser's mitt, walking backwards as his mates turn to watch, raucously laughing like the brilliant chav cunts that they are. Feels himself bubble and rage, feeling vulnerable, feeling murderous. He was one of them once. Has trouble understanding this new level of laddism, and squashes an immediate immature desire to crumble and cry. Stands up and conjures up a rage that has him mouthing being bollocks and old school threats at the men as they mind, ooh, scary at him, laughing like drains. He stiffens, thinks, fuck it, he could easily break a bottle and starve at least 4 of them. Maybe shove the bottle base to the guy making the ranking sign with enough force through the side of his head that would change him completely. Prison would be worth it. The principle of it, you see. Braces himself to do so, suddenly focused and calm, almost. Then feels a hand and a voice. Soft it is, pulling him almost. Got you this. Isn't much. Passing him a pizza slice and a small bottle of pop. He sees it's one of the regular girls. Always gives him a 20 or 50 pence a piece and a few coppers. Sometimes a £1 coin and a bit. Always with a smile and hand on his shoulder. Not sycophantic like, not with saintly overtures, not patronising, but as one would greet a nice relative. Warm, free of friction, a smidge of love in there somehow. He mounts, slips into grateful beggar mode, wants his reaction to match her generosity, and peers for the first time into her eyes. Mutters, thanks, God bless you, and sees something he's seen before. She's hurting. Something has her. He smells last night's gin and tonic, smells last night's laughter and different cigarette brands, sees the makeup does its job, but the eyes haven't quite got rid of the telltale signs yet. And her being within such close proximity all of a sudden gives off all too real sense, betrays her professional visage. He has seen this 20-something for a couple of years now, and it's just occurred to him. She is in a trap. He wants to say something, but this is real life. There is no time. Everything takes place in nanoseconds. And she goes off with her co-workers. He catches a fleeting glance at one of the alpha males watching this exchange, as his peers wander off, clear of eye and mentally robust, and knows straight off there is something askew. Sees the same pain in his eyes too. He goes back to begging, knowing he will most certainly be sorted for the rest of the day, weekend even, and with a rare feeling of concern, finds himself winking to poor fuckers at those pairs of eyes he has just seen. These human moments last but a few moments, however, and are soon forgotten as the alky ravage accumulates vitals and coin, the day now taking on